He saw roasted meat at a forbidden shrine and took just one bite. But before the night ended, his body began to change, and by morning, he realized he was no longer fully human. In the ancient village of Isu, surrounded by thick forests and fertile farmlands, lived a young man named Obinna. Obinna was the only son of hardworking farmers, Aki and Udochi. Their family owned several farms scattered across the village lands. Every morning, before the sun climbed high into the sky, Obinna would carry his hoe and walk to whichever farm his father assigned him to that day. One of the farms is very close to the sacred shrine of the village gods, a place no one approached without fear and deep respect. No one dared go near the shrine unless they were sent by the chief priest, known in the village as Dibia Isamor. But each time Obinna worked on that nearby farm, something strange would happen. As evening approached and he prepared to return home, a rich, delicious smell of roasted meat would drift through the air from the direction of the shrine. The smell was irresistible. It was richer than anything Obinna had ever tasted. For many days, he ignored it, but slowly, curiosity began to grow in his heart. One evening, as the sun sank low and painted the forest in deep orange light, the smell returned stronger than ever. Obinna wiped the sweat from his forehead and muttered, "What kind of meat smells this good?" This time, he could not resist. Step by step, he walked toward the shrine. The place was quiet. When he got closer, his eyes widened in shock. There, beside the shrine altar, lay several pieces of freshly roasted meat, carefully arranged in a clay bowl. The meat looked juicy, inviting. Obinna looked around. No one was there. His voice dropped to a whisper. Maybe the priest left it here, or maybe it's meant for anyone passing by. That was the mistake. Without thinking twice, he picked up a piece and took a bite. The taste was unbelievable, even better than the smell. But suddenly, something felt wrong. A strange itching began in his head. He scratched it, but the itching grew worse. His body began to tremble. His heart pounded violently in his chest. Then, something terrifying started to happen. His fingers twisted unnaturally. His bones shifted. His body bent and stretched in painful ways. Hair began to grow across his skin. Obinna screamed in horror as his voice changed into something inhuman. As he transformed into a wild beast, terrified and unable to control himself, the creature ran wildly into the dark forest. All through the night, it roamed the bush howling, crashing through trees, running without rest. Then, as the first light of morning touched the earth, something strange happened again. The beast slowed down. Its body began to change. The fur disappeared. The claws shrank. And suddenly, Obinna found himself lying on the ground inside the shrine, fully human again. Confused, weak, shaking, he slowly sat up. Just then, the sound of footsteps approached. The chief priest, Dibia Isamor, entered the shrine. His eyes were calm, but filled with deep knowledge. He looked at Obinna and asked quietly, "Young man, did you eat the roasted meat from this shrine?" Obinna's heart dropped. Slowly, he nodded. The priest sighed heavily. "That meat was a sacred offering to the gods of this land," he said. "It is forbidden for any human to eat it." Fear gripped Obinna's chest. His voice trembled. "What will happen to me?" The priest turned toward the shrine and spoke slowly. "From this day onward, you will carry a curse. Whenever the full moon rises, you will turn into a beast for 3 nights. And when morning comes, you will return to human form. The only cure for this curse lies in the white flowers hidden deep within a cave in the village of caves." His breath became heavy. He could not believe what he had done. Shaken and afraid, he left the shrine and made his way back home. His parents were already waiting anxiously. They had searched for him the entire night. The moment they saw him, they ran toward him. "Obinna, where were you?" his mother cried. Obinna forced a weak smile. He could not tell them the truth, so he lied. "I got lost in the forest. A wild animal chased me. I had to hide until morning." His parents thanked the gods for his safety. They brought him inside, gave him food, and told him to rest. But deep inside Obinna's heart, fear had already taken root, because he knew something they didn't. The next full moon was coming, and when it came, the beast inside him would awaken again. Watch the next episode, when the full moon rises and Obinna loses control for the first time.